feelings. I gotta tell what I feel.
Russ Rant.
All right, listen, the gold standard for our kids. I've kind of talked about this before, but I was talking about it yesterday at this meeting that I attended. And I don't know, I just kind of got into it with this one person on social media about selling our kids on careers that will not sustain them. And we're guilty. We're all guilty of that as parents. If we self-reflect, because we tend to want to coddle our kids and don't dash their dreams. Let them know that they can be a rapper. Let them know there's a career at running a football. The NFL stands for not for long. As soon as you get an injury, you're done because those are not guaranteed contracts. But I kind of discussed this before, and when it reared its ugly head yesterday, I was like, okay. Because you got to understand that a lot of these folks, a lot of these young folks, they want to get rich quick. Priya calls it the microwave effect. Yes, they want it fast. And they think, okay, the best way to do that is I can run a 4.340 or I can put together a mixtape. But nobody wants to explain the realities of those careers. Because once you have a hit record, there's somebody in Merced, California that's taking your place next month. Don't dash their dreams. You got to coddle those millennials. Let them know you can quit your great job at 28 and start your rap career. There's a network out there that's working to make sure that you're focused on that. You're focused on being that rapper or that athlete because it keeps you away from you taking away their livelihood. We've got to teach these young folks about being versatile. We've got to let them know that, listen, there are other things that you can do. Why don't you just make rapping and football a side hustle? Make it a hobby. But listen, there are a lot of kids that are focused. People get irritated when I go to a school and I ask these young kids when I'm speaking to them, how many of y'all want to be nurses and doctors and lawyers? A couple of hands go up. How many of y'all want to be professional athletes and rappers? Every hand goes up. And then people get upset when I say, hey, that's the reality that I see. And then they run to the window to see what kind of car I'm driving off in because we're materialistic. But I'm telling you, it's fleeting. Hip-hop careers are fleeting. Name me 5 rappers. I've told you all this before. Name me 5 rappers that have made a career out of it that just rap, that didn't diversify, didn't go in and get into, clothing or writing or whatever. Yeah, you may not wind up working in the field that you went to college for, but get out of your comfort zone. Get out of that box. Do something else. Call T. Rowe Price and say, hey, listen, I majored in pottery, but I think I can do this. We're so stuck to, this is what I was trained in. I just got to deal with it. I have a degree in radio, television, and broadcast. For years, I was pushing buttons. I mopped floors. You don't know my journey. Read my book. But make your rap career a side hustle. Make it a hobby, like I said. Because one day, in order to feed your family, it's going to depend on how many hits you get on social media. And I don't want that for you. I don't. That's my rant.